So Keith's gonna pull the porta can, Travis is gonna pull the hoe out. I'm gonna take the buggy and sod cutter and some other crap out to a French drain project we're starting. I'll show you that here in a minute. Keith went and got soil already this morning. A little Nokia cell phone backup camera here. May or may not make it. Gosh, what is it, my first time? I remember my first time. I'm also trying to not hit the metal that's piled up out front. I think I can make that work just with some sheer brute force. There's Travis doing good due diligence there. Saving broken windshields. Good job, Trav. Okay, well this is working out. And I gotta switch my trailer ball. Crap. So one thing when hitching up trailers, hey, I like these flippable hitches. These are cool. Pretty handy. But that is, I really do like that. Well, it wouldn't hurt if I was getting in the right thing. Old timers would say put some hair around it, you can find it. Okay, when we're hitching up trailers, we want to make sure that once we get this thing down on here, make sure you have to brutally manhandle the situation, which isn't going to work, so. Frustrating when trailers are doing this kind of crap. There we go. Alright, so then once we're getting this, I really want to make sure one of the next things we do is get hook chains on, because the trailer staying connected to the truck is the most important thing. If you forget that even, so I generally try to do chains first, and everything else in there. Or this first and then chains. The chains are super important in getting those done, getting them on there early on, and also not leaving your GoPro on the ground to get run over is a whole nother ball of wax. There you go. This is our older Sure Track. It's been a pretty good trailer for us. We've got a newer Sure Track that I really like. Okay, here's Travis. He's gonna trailer his machine here. I'm gonna pull up to get trailer. Hang on, Trav, I got you. Trying to get our trailer. Good? No, I was calling you an a-hole. No, you're good. Anyways, all right, so I'm gonna load up a buggy and some other stuff once Bo comes through here. He was either out getting a new hose made or getting wrenches to get that thing off there. So we'll see. Now I can pull up and get the stuff I need on the trailer. 9 o'clock. I do not have a lot of time. I gotta be back to the house at 10, so this is gonna not go well time-wise. Hydraulic forks are pretty cool to have. I don't have them. Hydraulic quick connect though, that's pretty cool. We made cheater marks on here so we know where it'll fit in all our Unilock pallets at least. So that's cool. I gotta try to get this woven out of here. Wow, when you look at that, even a blind hog finds an acorn now and then. good luck. That thing weighs 1,000,000 pounds. Woo! Thank you. Hot dog. Okay, under the gun as usual. We're headed to this job. I'm gonna have to pretty much drop this crap and run because I've got to be back at the house, pick up Ziggy. So anyways, I have got to drop this gear, run through this with the guys real quick, and then I got to bolt. So that's part of my rush here today. So here we go. Okay, here we are. I have no time. I'm gonna be so late. So here's our project. We're doing all this stuff. I'll show you that in a little bit here. Okay, well there's our property. I gotta drop this. Travis getting ready to offload the hoe. It's been oops, Travis, but you might just convert. I saw a gas lines marked, but you might just confirm the stuff in back or whatever. So cool. Thanks, man. I'll see you in a little bit. Yep. Okay, so I'm going to go get Ziggy, and then I gotta come back there and get that trailer, kind of run through that job a little bit more with those guys. They know what they need to do. They know what's up. There's just a couple of nuanced things I want to talk to them about, and whatever. And although really I don't even need to be there, but I do have to go back and get that trailer. So yeah, but those guys have got things under control really well. I mean, that's the great thing about Team Auman. If I'd have just written a little bit better instructions, or at that time had used company cam app to actually do more job photo documentation and drawn and doodled all over it, I actually wouldn't have to go back and do that. So that's why we like that company cam app. It's pretty slick. So with that being said, we're gonna run and gun here home to get Mr. Zeke, and we'll go back to that job. And then after that, hopefully my day won't be so hectic. So day saga continues. Got Zeke his shots. He did awesome, like a brave little trooper. Measles, mumps, rubellum, and whatever else is required, because they are long-term and trusted, why we don't mind using those, with long-term proven results. Anyhow, I digress. This kind of crap back in a trailer make you, or hitching up a trailer make you crazy. Well, the guys need some limestone. Man, crap, I gotta dump this out. Make me crazy, fellas. Okay, well, let me get this hooked up. Now I gotta take and gosh darn, hitching a trailer might be one of the most frustrating things when it does this. Like, you get it like right where you want it, and then the truck rolls forward 2 inches, or you get it back a little bit exaggerated, then it rolls backwards. God, it's the 3rd time now. We all know how this is. Okay, there we go. It's under there and then some, and the truck just rolled back because I'm like on top of a rock, like a pinnacle of a rock. Oh, well, look at me griping up a storm, and it's actually pretty good. So what are we gonna do? We're gonna get our hitch on there, our coupler, ball receiver on the ball itself, or whatever that coupler is called. So we're gonna get that bad boy on there. We are gonna get her hitched up. That's our number 1 thing, followed immediately by the chains. And again, I guess you know how we feel about the chain situation, and that is, if not the most important part, actually more so than actually the coupling, doing it first, because if you forget, the chains will save your trailer no matter what. But if you don't put the chains on, which forgetting the chains seems like it'd be pretty tough to do, but, you know, there's pictures on the internet of trailers flying everywhere. Anyhow, I'm gonna run. Travis admittedly made a bad call and told Bo not to bring this out. Well, they got to a point where they need it now, so they want the ditch witch and 57, not 9s. So I gotta pull this thing up, unload that thing. This will take a minute. All right, here we go. Nope. There, sounded like it didn't drag. Got it to a point where maybe it's elevated just a little bit. Yes. Cool. No. Gosh darn. All right, well, there's no sense in being in a hurry at this point. We'll just slow down to speed up, right? So we're gonna take the skid steer. We're gonna fire up, wait on the wait sign. There we go. Okay, we're here to we're gonna dump these 9s out, but we're gonna call them dirty 9s. We're gonna call them dirty 9s because there's some 57 in there, some screenings, all sorts of crap. To jump it, that's frustrating. This cable though, big 0 gauge cable, really handy. You need to get that degreased from the big oil leak here, whatever. Never nothing to do, folks. I'll tell you, having a shop yard that is organized is a big deal. It's no joke. And we don't have an organized shop yard. I've spent 20 minutes at least, if not 30 or 40, goofing around with stuff in here. A dead dump trailer, that's a huge time suck. And all those time sucks add up to inefficiency. If I could have been out here 30, 40 minutes ago, we'd be that much further ahead on a paying job. Gotta have stuff that works, and you've gotta have organization. Mulder says it, time spent looking for stuff is wasted time. Yeah. Hey folks, we're on a drainage project here. And we're cutting in French drain through there. Mr. Bo, what's up? And so what we're doing here, we got a low spot in here. They got water in their basement, so we're having issues with that. So we are building up under the deck here, which you can see has been filled in there, and we want it really exaggerated. And then you can see where the water, or where the soil's been. So we're gonna, as we're cutting this out, we're gonna put this soil in here and get this built up, push it to our swale and our French drain here. It's gonna go along through here and drain out in the swale. It's already existing, so we're not changing water flow at all. We're putting it back to original spec. Cutting this sod out, flip that back over the trench drain. We're gonna run that out in here just a little bit, pick up the soil spot, put some more soil along the side of the house there, and remedy some drainage issues. So looking real good. Folks, this section of things, we are going to be filling in this ditch across here with some of the spoil soil we have and all that. So I'm carving out, what I'm doing here is I'm just going to notch out the sod that the pipe would sit on theoretically. I'll bed it with some stone if I need to, and then we're going to start hauling in a bunch of dirt from out back. So here we go, we're going to notch this out, and here we go. I'll eat it back here. Installing this ADS double wall N12 15-inch overkill. I gotta straighten that up down through there. A few things on this stuff real quick as part of our daily vlog here. Being Wednesday evening. Britt just left. So the driveway is gonna extend over this portion, so I will make sure this is bedded in real good. We'll remove the organics maybe someday. I mean, you really want to do that. If we're doing it for hire, absolutely all the time, you'd always remove the organics. Now in this case, this isn't gonna be vehicular or anything like that, but what I do want to do is take I do want to bed it in some pipe, in gravel, right? If we're vehicular, we're going to embed the whole thing in gravel, or a commercial project or whatever. We're always going to do that. In this case, at Rinky Dink Podunk Auman, I want to always just at least go through and make sure, it's hard to do one-handed, but I'm going to go through here and make sure I got 57 all under that pipe. I want to make sure it's perfectly supported and bedded. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to go down through here this whole thing, and I'm going to do this. Another little tip is your green stripe here. That's just nice to have it vertical. I've got it pseudo vertical. Again, I'm doing this by myself. Evening, after hours, my fourth 14-hour day. Whatever. We're slapping it in here, folks. I can almost tell you. It slaps, as the kids say, I believe. So anyways, we're gonna go down through and do this, and I'm gonna get at least a truckload or two of dirt on it tonight. Big fun. Here we go. Got the dump truck back here. We're gonna try to dump this on here without trashing the pipe. I think I'm gonna back up just a little bit more.
I want to swing to the other side a little bit more and get more brass tacks, more X's and O's. How do you add the first crew? How do you add the second crew? How do you open up the second branch? How do you start hiring your first office administration person? Who should you hire? When should you hire? These are things that Mark Bradley is going to talk about. Mike Andy is going to be talking about. James Mansky is going to be talking about how to make money, profitability, overhead cost recovery with pay repeat. He's like the guy for sales training for Teco, but he's got an accounting background. Everything he says and does is intentional about making profit. And he did a banger job last year. He was one of the coolest dudes, funniest dudes you will ever see in person. I'm telling you what.